didn't fix it. I forgot the light. I always forget something. Ah! I was like, yeah, I posted on social media. I'm live. I got the blanket and everything. Oh, there we go. Annyeong. Okay. I don't even remember what I last did, bro. I was playing. That's crazy. I don't. I.
Morning Glory Milking Farm, and it's with the Minotaur. I don't like that.
What is that? Okay.
It's the cow man. Where it's like half of him is a cow and the other half the person.
Okay. As I was saying, I don't remember what happened last time I played Honkai. All I remember was the stream stopped, and I was like, "Bye, guys," and then it still kept on playing while I was like offline. I was like, "Bro." Anyways, we're here now.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
Here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well,
Adventuring.
you see,
Adventuring.
I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
A little bit. Just
Sure
go get
thing.
the tiny cup.
By the
Go
way,
get the tiny cup.
do you happen to know
You're so
anything
mean.
interesting about death?
She offers it to me, and then she's like, "Nah, I want to get you a tiny cup."
That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Paniconi.
Ghost stories.
As you know,
Period.
the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream.
I ain't gonna pronounce. I'm gonna say zip.
The customer ended up waking up
Xylophone.
in the end.
Zip. Nope. My brain still won't do it.
I can feel something inside my head.
Oh, I forgot.
Is the harmony starting to kick in?
Dink, dink. Ooh, he's throwing up. Foodie bird. Tweet tweet opened the lid for a surprise. It's me too late. I thought the sewer was revealed. I was so glad. It turns out it was just water. What a bummer, tweet. Let's go back to young Master Gold and ask for some fruit, tweet. That's me.
The world has truly lost its way.
Here, I got these gems for you. Damn! Someone like talking shit about you, bro.
You. Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
It's so weird to hear the audio from me. No.
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Oh, a great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for
Fearless.
death. Huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who
Oh,
ever
that would be
thought
so
of that
awesome.
idea.
Emmy Reese's
Death.
sponsored by.
Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff.
Probably both.
Oh, what a disappointment.
Yeah, Anjanette's screaming.
The effects were awful. First,
I'm selling my
some
soul.
monster covered in eyes
What?
stabs you in the gut.
You're Catholic.
Then
You're not
all
supposed
you
to do
see
that.
are blurry glimpses of buildings
No, that's what some
and
people
lights.
think when you're streaming.
The sky was
The
spinning
other
so
streaming?
fast it would make
The
me
other
puke.
streaming, you know what I'm talking about?
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect?
That and
Don't
another
put too
one.
much stock in the Penacony movie industry.
Uh-huh.
They even called this
Uh-huh.
junk groundbreaking
The way that, like,
art.
our telepathy, we're just like,
What a
Oh,
joke.
we got soul.
Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Hey, I got there, but
A monster covered in
I have to go through like
eyes.
so many applications if I had on my
That sounds like the memory zone me.
this ain't the song,
But
bro.
buildings and lights.
You know what? Yes.
I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream
Let me
bubble
just
was
go
probably
into
created
my
using
love
rumors
playlist.
and gossip.
My Love and Heartbroken playlist.
The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Ooh, chest.
A sip of liquor, a blissful reprieve, to drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries
That's
leave.
you, bro.
I know I have what it takes to become a poet.
Here, I got these gems for you, Britt.
Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh? Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
Bruh.
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck. They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that
Ooh, I
the
love
hounds
that.
are always ready to help.
Here, I got these gems for you. The expression of this hunk of a man was complex, as if he were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly and nearing its end.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the
He
hotel
is
and
Bub.
have
I
them
love
wake
this
you up
part though
forcefully.
of the hounds.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking?
Clip that,
Family
bro.
would never share intel with the
Huh?
IPC.
Huh? Nothing, brother. Huh? Oh yeah, because I put you as one of the people that you could join. Like we could stream together, and like our follower, no, our view count will be the same. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, because they just updated, yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
You probably
This
have to
gift? For me?
put me on low
Are
volume.
you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
That works.
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents,
But you could
but
put
for
it, like,
me.
the teeniest amount
Thank
volume,
you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much.
and then
I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams.
Oop.
He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right?
I'm dying. Whee! Ma.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Here, I got these gems for you.
Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So,
Check
are
it out,
you
me.
trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garnet and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak.
No, Prince.
So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry.
Oh?
But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
My eyes twitching.
The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, And nightmare ghosts. Well, surely...
Something, no clues. Oh! No!
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Oh!
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere.
Be like he's on a job.
Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool.
Excuse me, oh my gosh.
I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner.
Oop.
I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
Dang.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their
She's
eyes?
for real speaking in rhymes.
You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
And now, flip that.
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool?
Oh!
All part of the act.
Oh!
Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more
the
likely
button.
you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Because you should.
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were two mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Oh? These rhymes,
now
bro.
I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool.
The way he just calls people fools is so...
Right now, there are only two things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button.
Oh.
And I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're
It's a
really so
bomb.
desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
She's stating facts.
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. But it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
Fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you.
Oh.
From now on, you and your good luck are my assets.
Dang.
Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go! Play a game with them. If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you.
Ooh.
But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your master down.
Master?
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my God.
welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Period.
This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
She's cool indeed.
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oh.
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
Excuse me.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
That's everyone.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Okay. Look at this.
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things. Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
There doesn't seem to be anything that can be put in.
Is that all?
No, for real. I'm a grown-up. You know me in my chest.
Looks good.
Okay. Tweet, would you like to invite me to drink with you, customer? Mr. Soda's liquor sure goes down swell. Inspiration is pouring out like bubbles, Tweet. I'm getting ready to exchange creative ideas with Lady Vermilion. Dear customer, I'll have to tip a few back with you next time, Tweet.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads, Dream Syrup, thick. I don't see an
trust it.
expiration date, but the production date is half an amber era ago.
Oh.
Drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure.
But I thought we could drink anything in dreams.
That's true. But this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream.
Oh,
It won't upset
okay.
your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Then we'll keep it for now.
Repair. TikTok, who are you? TikTok, where is this? Who am I again? I love doing these. I didn't have to look it up this time. TikTok? I think I remember. I'm ticket that place Clocky. TikTok, this isn't my workplace. Oh no, I'm going to be late.
Is that all?
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar.
No taco, I'm not having so bad.
Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Don't. It's no good for our drink if it's all shaken up.
Let's just leave it here for a while, and it'll be all right, right?
Infrared or infrared?
Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar?
Infrared?
Did something happen?
Do you pronounce it infrared?
It's all about the bartender's pride.
Like
It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
Because
you're right, Himeko.
R-A-R. So I'm like, I
Infrared.
hate that. Because it's pronounced infrared, you know? But I always pronounce it as infrared. And I'm just like, fuck, I hate English.
You're literally an English major, bro.
This is astronomy work.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done.
For like 2.5 hours.
So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Go ahead, my friend. I'm sure you'll find splendid ingredients.
So I have to collect all of them. That's...
What should we exchange? Whoa, the words on the note are changing. Stairs made of coins can lead to happiness. Does this mean we can take it? I'm not sure if it's a good deal, but thank you anyway. That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Excuse me.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
What's all the commotion about?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
Oh?
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else.
Stalker boy.
Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Oh, I forgot about that. Honestly. Just what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal.
You're not getting married.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
She just don't want you. Clip that, bro. Siobhan just said anything can be imbibed. Perhaps you can try various experiments to see what different emotions can brew with different drink ingredients. Try reading her thoughts. She's calm. So we don't want to make her happy. So either sad or happy. I mean, sad or angry. What the? I guess sad?
It's ridiculous, right?
I knew it. They're
Our
exes.
paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant
This
she
name,
used
I
to
just
be.
met her, bro.
Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead.
Maybe I should have done angry.
But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
You feel an inexplainable mix of bitterness and sweetness that permits the air. The next moment, the emotion turns into glow filling your goblet.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
It's probably because they feel free.
Those darn Iris jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
Things might get out of control if she gets any angrier. I need to come up with another plan.
Am I supposed to make her happy?
I just don't get why she won't leave. I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage. The crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes.
But what if she don't want?
Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
And Mickey poured a Pika white grape soda into your tall glasses. The rims gently clinked and
well,
it turned a crisp, resonant sound.
Talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
Therapy.
Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
Ooh, free money!
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done.
That's what Genie does.
So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
I've gathered all the ingredients I need.
Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
The Pika white grape soda.
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct, the ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
That one.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness. Those were haunting times. Too beautiful to be real.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Coin-shaped lemon slices.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's done.
That's
Here's
cute.
to you, the nameless, with this glass of a ticket to the boneyard. To the dead and the dying.
Damn.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors! They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
She's on point. Mikhail.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Maybe things will turn out different than we think.
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on, aren't you a witness in this case?
Hey, we all watched.
Let me be frank.
Infinity
This
War, man.
case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
Oh.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
But what does this have to do with Macau?
You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
Sometime later.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
Oh shit.
You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macrovoid. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So the character Hanu is based on a real-life person?
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for? So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
Oh. Can you convince them to let us in?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. The view here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Osdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the Father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
Crazy.
What did you do?
I did nothing.
Oh.
And that's the worst betrayal of all.
Flip that.
Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family,
Is that a
they set us
dog?
up.
Butterfly.
Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment.
Dang.
Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Is the Watchmaker an organization?
Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now, if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
And that death is related to the Watchmaker?
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
Now, Clocky is based on the Watchmaker.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real person.
Bart, how dare you?
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
That's pretty much sums it up.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Yes, ma'am. Ask about Welt's situation. Considering our investigation here has come to an end, how's progress going on your end? Well, not too bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I agreed that the family might be hiding something extremely important. We're now headed to Dual-Light Pavilion, March 7th. Acheron, huh? Didn't Aventurine say she was dangerous? Well, I confirmed that she's on her side. Don't worry, please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find anything. My love, the girl next
Are your
door.
companions worried about you?
They're
I love
just
her
checking up
voice.
on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems
I'm
they've
in
made some
love
progress.
with the girl next
Looks
door.
like we're about to enter the depths of Dual-Light Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us. Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Acheron draws her blade slightly. Within a moment, her breath becomes imperceptible.
White. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Oh my gosh. I forgot. Technique. During exploration, using Acheron's technique to hit normal enemies will instantly defeat them without entering combat. When the technique does not hit an enemy, no technique points are consumed. If I do this.
Stream forth. Gleam
On
the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
That's just like too much.
To betray my customers,
Over and over.
I charge extra.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, no wonder there's so many.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing the footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Huh? Where? Yes. Yeah. Right there. All I heard was Vi, and I'm like, Vi from Arcane? Like, my brain was like, huh?
Stream forth. Gleam.
I'm gonna use that so much, man.
Oh my
No,
god.
I grabbed it. Yeah. I was like, I was yawning too. I'm like, why the heck?
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion.
No, it's so
I've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I was just seeing for like the longest.
You're like right here.
Still waters of oblivion.
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed.
No, for real with
There is
you,
no
I
choice.
need those pets,
For oblivion.
like the wire ones, like these ones, because every single time I stream, we're like talking together, and I always keep on moving one head.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Maybe I'll just have both headphones plugged in, man. At this point,
Note. Looks like instructions from the
I
butler
think I
for
do
the
have
other
some.
servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
Oh shit! I think I got some.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying
No, my papa gave me this. I am like my dad, and my grandma. I hoard stuff. I get it from them. Don't blame me.
I hoard stuff, and then like at a certain time in my life, I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna throw it away. So I throw away everything, and then like a week later, I keep it.
Does it work though? That's a great question. Oh my god. Hold up. I want to see if they actually work. These hurt my head. Hold up. I have to go in my settings. Is it this one? Or this is gonna be. Okay, and then I put. And I have to go into settings, and then into apps, and then I love how I try new stuff on. I don't think so. They work. Oh, they work, bro. They work. hurts my ears. Well, maybe never again. Bro, these work. Gee, they work, but they don't got. Huh? They work, but they don't got the volume thingy. And I am a girl that needs the volume thingy.
I'll take them.
There you go. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Oh, let me change my. Yeah. It's a trash can. Oh, it's Lordy trash can. Lordly. Stern bucket. Young members of the family these days don't seem to know a thing about manners. Hey, that trainee server over there. What's the appropriate thing to do when you're giving directions to a guest?
GPS.
Huh?
I said GPS. I don't like talking to people.
No, like, you're telling directions to a guest, like, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, oh, you should go that way to the right, and oh, I'll keep my fingers together and point to the right with the tip of.
Yeah, you know what? It's so weird. I do the fucking Disney thing too. It's either I do the 2 fingers.
Not
or
bad.
4
Keeping
or
the fingers
5.
together with your palm facing upward is the proper gesture when giving directions. Looks like you had a few lessons in etiquette.
Oh, look at us, we're so fancy.
Oh, we fancy. Now, imagine the VIP of the family raising a toast to everyone, including you. How would you respond?
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Let me follow my British side. Hold on.
You're
the part of me that was colonized by the British. Let me see. Now imagine the VIP of the family raising a toast to everyone, including you. How would you respond?
Because I wouldn't drink. I wouldn't start like feasting on the food.
Yeah, and you wouldn't take off immediately.
Yeah, so it'd be like I lower my glass
2.
when clicking it with theirs. Yeah, that's right. You need to be humble when dealing with a VIP. I think you have a bright future ahead.
Thank you.
Yay!
You know how to suck up.
If only all other youngsters were as well-mannered as you.
Dude, people at work, I get old people at work, right?
Yeah.
They do the same shit. They're like, man, I wish more younger people were like you. So I always pull the, oh, I'm not that young. I have a 10-year-old daughter. And they're like, what? And then I pull up a story out of my ass again where I was a child marriage in India.
She's not.
Indian. I'm Indian.
Well, she's Indian, but she.
I'm Indian. I can make that joke.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home.
I keep on telling that to everyone.
Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
No, don't say that.
But it's literally your country.
It's my country. Like, if you think about it, because like even though I was born in like a certain island, my ethnicity is in India. So. Hi, baby. Are you okay?
No.
Sorry, Mom flipped you out. See, now she's got this whole thing that she's covered. But I like the thing now.
Oh, I don't want to read this.
I got you.
List of death victims.
Oh, never mind. Fuck that.
I'm gonna fuck up their names. Okay.
Just like Caucasian it.
Caucasian. And Sorrel, a male Halovian was dragged into the sea.
An angel, man.
And literally, that's what it means.
It's because they're technically like angels because of the halo and shit. And the wings. I think they're technically seraphims.
Oh, was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while sunbathing on the beach in the moment of oasis. Subsequent search and rescue operation proved unsuccessful. Nope, this was the first case. Can't tell if anything is wrong. Insufficient investigation? Mori, a male from Seonshu, entered a spheroid in the golden hour and mysteriously disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in air. Later examinations showed no signs of forced entry or exit on this fjord. No.
Audio is so ass. Here you go. I was like listening to it. I'm like, oh, this is so like if it was like 13-year-old me, I would have been like, this is so good. But now that I actually like know what good audio sounds like, I'm just like,
yeah.
so ass. But I do plan on getting new headphones though.
No, I'll probably just throw these away. No, my headphones are messing up here already.
Yeah, you gotta get new ones.
I want the hooky ones. I want to keep these. Like, I want to do ASMR. So some people do the ASMR with the headphones and they tap, 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 tap. So.
See, this is why we need to invest in a tortoise so we can do tortoise ASMR. But when we get a house, because then I can have the tortoise.
No, it seems the culprit can ignore physical barriers. Conventional investigation methods feasible? Oh my gosh, there's too many to name, guys. I'm not going through this. I'm just gonna say names and species. Emika, female human. Weber, a male Pepsi. Chemet, a male Pepsi. Decim, a male Pepsi. P-E-S-S-H-I-C?
Pepsi?
Pepsi?
I'm saying Pepeshi.
Pepeshi?
Pepe and then
Fuck that shit. Sorry, guys. Decim, a male human. That's literally character AI and an XIA. 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 Kaixia, a female Foxian. Kembega, a male bloodhound. Janet, a female human. Monk, a male Intellitron. Literally, I'm in here. Look. Annette. Jeanette. Clip that, bro. I'm in the game. Slightly. Annette, female Pepeshi. Chloe, a female Intellitron. Carissa, a female angel. Dorian, a male human. Marlo, a male human. The list compromises over 100 cases related to the memory zone meme death. However, the author of the list seems to still struggle while figuring out the pattern. Damn, that's how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
How am I supposed to? Oh, it's just.
This light cone is securely guarded.
It
must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
One's dead, bruh.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Bro, oh my god, my fucking headphones now won't connect. Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't do shit.
Send it.
A letter from Robin. Oh, I'm reading this. I don't care how long this is. I need to know the story. I love their. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Dwelllight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return. But with approaching the Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. Oh. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. Ooh! However, my voice worsened over time and I experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family of Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. Ooh, they have a promise? With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There is another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the memory zone meme death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely to aforementioned traitor in the family. I have collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant moa, pudding tarts from Morilands, wild strawberries from Ancanyako, known for their exponential size and sweetness, which I'm certainly you will enjoy, and almond meringue cream cracked nails from Medicia. Don't forget to enjoy them. May Shipe be with us. Your sister Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us.
Maybe
I remember hearing something unusual in her voice. And now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
It's because it's cold. Oh, another letter. I'll just skim read it. Sunday I've been that now hold the position of not only every action has an implication. It's crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment. I don't know. While you're convinced that death is connected to Watchmaker, I have met that Watchmaker many times long before the excuse me. Bro, I feel like this person sending the letters kind of like back the fuck up. The Watchmaker, I met him several times, and he isn't what you're thinking. It is.
Who's the letter addressed
to Sunday. Yeah, to Sunday from Alpha. ALF Alpha. Yeah. Alpha.
Brother. The grass alfalfa?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's grass. That's the name. Alpha.
There's like a certain grass that's called alfalfa. Hold on. What?
Right here.
Alfalfa. Yeah.
I don't know things, bro. I'm allergic to the environment.
Put me in the soundboard if you can't fucking say alfalfa there.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities. No, literally, it was like, oh, I'm so sorry for what happened to Robin, and then I went to keep quiet.
What happened to Robin?
No, you were there. You were there, right?
I know Firefly died.
At the same time, she died.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah. Hey, you're gonna play anyway, but
now I understand why Sunday's fucking big.
Yeah, and this person's like, oh, you shouldn't use your emotions, but he's using adventuring.
I lost my sister. What do you mean?
Yeah, I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Like, when this stuff happens, when you're being threatened, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, and then they're gonna go into detail like, oh, this person is this and that and this and that. Like, I promise you, it's not them. And they're like, make sure to keep your mouth shut and continue doing your duties. And they're like, oh. Yeah.
Anyway, it worked.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
List of suspects. Esteemed head of the Oak family, the investigation into all the suspects involved in the death case have been concluded. The findings are summarized below for your review. Respectfully yours, Esme Brian, a general staff from the Oak family. Percy, a diplomatic clerk from the Oak family. Is that an Indian name? Ma'am? 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 Is this an Indian name?
Huh?
Is this an Indian name? R-E-S-H-I. Literally, I think it's one...
Reshi.
Yeah.
It's like one letter away from
I
like
know.
being my dad's
Yeah, I know.
name.
That's how I was like, is that diplomatic clerk, a professor, another professor, a researcher?
Ruru. Call him that.
Benny, a dreamscape producer, Maureen, a
Sir
dreamweaver,
Pat. I like Pat.
a renowned
Borage
actor,
is a fucked up name.
another actor,
Nader.
a drinksmith, Carrie, an actress, Brendan, a guard.
Carter.
I feel like this person is just pulling people out of their ass.
Woolsey. What did Woolsey do?
The captain of Bloodhound Gardens,
Palomu.
detective from the Bloodhound family,
Marina.
an agent from the Bloodhound family,
Not Melanie.
a reporter from the Alpha family,
Alfalfa. Gabe.
a gambling agent from the
Alfalfa.
Lost Rick, a hotel butler from the
Alfalfa.
I just record you. Click the fucking button. Lester, an auction trader from the
Alfalfa.
How the fuck do you Nagi?
Okay, here's the thing. So again, I'm from Fiji, so when you pronounce it, but it's backwards. So it's I think the G is silent. So Nagi.
Project manager from
Alfalfa.
There are a
Student
total of 52 suspects on the list, followed by Sunday's notes. Perhaps there is a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion.
You're getting obsessed.
Yeah.
Mr. Sunday has done
what if
some
he, like,
serious
goes
research
psychotic?
on his suspects.
I wouldn't
This
honestly.
traitor must have been causing
wouldn't be
trouble for
surprised
the
either.
family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing.
I want more orange juice, but I don't want to get
Maybe
up.
I'm just overthinking things.
Bro, look like you were holding purses in your
This
arms.
traitor really exists.
I'm sorry, my
Are they
titties are that
responsible
big,
for Firefly
bro.
and Robin's deaths?
No, all I saw was
Perhaps
you
that's why
folding it,
Sunday is
and
taking
it
this
looked like
matter so
how you usually hold Princess. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's all for now. Nothing more
Yeah, my
noteworthy.
tits are just that big that it's
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
people are like,
Watch out.
oh, you're not that
Someone's
big.
approaching.
But then when I tell them my size, they're
I
like,
don't think trespassing on
where the hell
forbidden
is
shit.
areas is the way to be a guest,
Sunday's in the
Mr.
room.
Yang. And Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
He seemed a little too happy to see
Our
Acheron.
apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth
I need to know
remains a
Acheron's
mystery,
voice actor.
I'm getting close to it.
Her voice is so soothing.
I assure you that the
If
traitor
she does
will soon
ASMR,
pay
oh
the
my god, I'm
price.
falling asleep.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family
'Cause
come
with
to the
it
conclusion
over
that
here,
the murderer
it
was
was
within the
rusty
family?
because of the mist.
With all due respect, it's in the IPC's
That's why it's all
interest to wreak
brown and
havoc
everything.
before the Charmony Festival.
I did the
and
same thing to the
family
bracelet,
has every
too.
reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions
At least
as
I'm not
you,
like my mama.
but in my opinion, the true murderer would
Well,
never
actually,
have
with
drawn as
some
much
jewelry
attention
I
as that ambassador
get.
did. Not to mention,
So I'm
I
sorta like my mama.
personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions.
So only wear
Mr.
14
Yang.
karat gold.
You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some
The Indians
philanthropist.
love their gold.
But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Did you see my face? I went. Switching to Aventurines.
According to
POV.
a Pierpoint hotline tip,
Damn,
there
I
was a
switched.
major breakthrough in the shocking
What?
Ejhazio
Because I was on
Aventurine.
Aventurine, and
The
then I
suspect
went
has
to
been
myself.
arrested.
Oh, and then to Acheron. So that's 3 switches. No,
This
4.
fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources,
Isn't it due Sunday?
resulting in the IPC
Well, here's the
taking
thing.
a
I only
massive
have
loss.
4 questions on astronomy,
Mhm.
and it has
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit.
because it's not really much math.
As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond Sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes.
Oh my gosh, it's Jade.
Tell me,
Damn!
do they shine in the dark?
I look fire in that costume, I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
if they did, I'd
Period.
sell them in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's
You don't know how many people long for
Aventurine.
your eyes to be
Oh,
closed
with his
forever.
legal name.
As a servant, you
it's,
should not
it's,
resist your
you know what I mean.
Yet,
Kavasha.
you went and killed that man
Kakashi!
anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
I have to wear layers on layers.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even
I think it's in my laundry.
Remains.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Your luck
It's in my
has run
laundry.
How to get in your laundry?
I don't know.
I'll admit that.
Remember last time your pants got it?
What I'm
My
more
pants got in
curious
your
about,
laundry
though, is why such a
That's called
grand
living
scheme
with each other.
failed to benefit anyone in the
It's in
end,
my clean clothes.
including the perpetrator himself.
I put it on top too. I was like, it's not mine, so I'll put it on
brought
top.
before you for the next high stakes.
And then you dried your clothes and you left it in there. I was like, oh, I'll just put my shit in and I'll let it dry again.
What are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
Be the love of your life.
What do you want then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me.
Wait, is that empty?
I have something to say.
What is?
Your cup.
Yeah.
Open that shit.
Why?
And then what?
Oh, my dumb ass. I was like, I want juice.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30
We have that one
tanbas.
candy.
No more,
Doesn't it taste like that candy one
no
that we drank?
less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights.
I like it,
Grasp
but I
even more
won't.
riches than
I'm not in love with it, but I don't
I
dislike
wager
it either.
you
I'm
won't
like
give me this
straight
chance.
mid.
Do you want more?
No, I'm good.
That's why you should call him here.
Dude, I can't tell if that's her outfit or not, but she's got some major cleavage.
A pity Diamond
think it's
won't
her
see
outfit.
you. No one.
I wish I
gets to
had,
see
like-
him. From here on out.
Girl, you literally were like, oh,
I'm
the way I
Diamond's
dressed you up on New Year's, you're like, oh my god, Anjanette, why? I'm like, cause use your assets.
No, for real.
You're
Oh my
wrong.
god.
30 Tanbas. He'll give you that.
Honkai.
Much more.
But you're literally like, oh, I want to dress up like her
Wealth.
now.
Yeah, but like it looks
Power.
nice, except the shoulder
The
shit.
IPC will give you whatever you want.
Yeah, it's literally her outfit. Look.
Even what you don't want. Kakavasha.
The way her face is like,
Unfortunately,
it's like frowning, but she's like,
You, though. You deserve to live. To create even more wealth. For us. Go. Pick the clothes you like. Then choose your desired identity. And then... use them well, child.
oh.
Taco Bell.
You know
May
what?
your
I've been
schemes
wanting
be
a
forever
Doritos
concealed.
Locos Taco. I've been wanting a Doritos Locos Taco.
Life
And it's
like a
very,
long-term
very,
investment.
like, I love the
Those that
spicy
choose
one, right?
correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and
Please go
show the
tomorrow.
world their value.
When we're out.
People can't always make the right choices in their lives.
We'll do it before we
But
go
luck has always been on my
to
side.
the reptile story.
I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must
Bruh,
also
the
be looking
way
upon me right now.
that his mom passed, though,
My success is inevitable.
adventuring. And then his sister was
But-
like, something. I totally forgot.
What then?
I was like, damn.
Even if I overcome this difficult trial,
Because
would
he
come
was the
next?
last kid to be born.
what awaits me after
And
this glorious gamble?
while he was being
even
born,
more
his mom
glorious
was like
one.
praying to the gods and everything. Because his name has a
Will I
special
return
meaning too.
triumphant with
And
unending
then
riches
he had
after
his older
countless
sister.
successes,
And
or
then something happened to like their
will I encounter failure?
their their what's
Never
it called?
to return.
Their race. And it was basically the sister and him just left. And so the sister was taking care of him.
I'm pretty
I don't know if the sister died, and because he's technically the last person to be from his race. Yeah, it's very sad. I'm like, why is Honkai coming up with this so sad shit? I came here to be happy. Instead, I deal with characters crying, dying, and I'm crying. Damn. Oh my gosh, it's literally him talking to himself. Look.
Am I dreaming?
Wait.
Have I gone completely insane?
Well, isn't that what's her name? Sparkle's power?
Perhaps both.
I think so. Okay, his number's 35. That's what's on his neck. On him, just in general, on both. Because that's his cell. You know how like some people talk to themselves, like the number that they were. He was number 35.
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
Oop. Assertive. No, you know the way he calls fool for like people? It's kind of like nice, you know? I'm kind of psycho, okay? Leave me alone. But like, I could see so many people writing fanfics about it.
I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Dude, I was just listening to that.
I'm so good. I'm talent.
You really think you can pull it off?
No, sometimes I think about doing song covers. I'm like, nah, that was past my lifetime. But then my like younger me is like still in me, you know? And I'm like, maybe I should. But then I'm so insecure of myself singing. And I hate the way I sound when I hear myself talk or sing.
I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road.
Like, everyone has something that they don't like about themselves.
Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your
Kakavasha. That's how you're supposed to say it. Kakavasha.
First, I'm hearing things.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing them.
Head to the central stage
going to be
of
elevated
the park.
into the Harmony's
I could read
emanator
that.
nest?
I recode sometimes.
Why are there no ghosts here? What's that featherhead doing?
I don't know. I feel like I want to end it here. Like a billion. Or I could do the other one. Me. I'll be like, excuse me.
Zane, go away! Dude, no, today Silas also wore the cat outfit, and I'm like,
Bruh. I have to do these because all the enemies are level 82 and I'm level 80. So I have to do the Trailblaze Continuance. Push through. We could start it on stream and then I'll do it after. Now I'll probably do it off stream. I'm gonna end it right here. Right here. Right now. Say goodbye bye. Goodbye bye. Goodbye bye. Say goodbye bye. Because I want to listen to ASMR and I can't do that with you all y'all here.